Hey, everybody. So now that you heard the mythology of the city of Crete and the Minoans, now let's find the real story. So, got to find a place for my picture. Okay, so the earliest Greeks that were around were called the Minoans, and they lived on the Mediterranean island of Crete. And we saw from the map earlier exactly where Crete is. It's to the south. Okay, now 1900. An archaeological site was discovered, and an archaeologist by the name of Arthur Evans, he discovered the city of Knossos. I think the K is silent. Okay. One of the things that he discovered was very, very bright frescoes. Now, a fresco is a painting made on wet plaster on a wall, and it's carved into it. Now, one of the frescoes that he discovered is this fresco right here. So you can see this is a bull here, okay? And there's a person behind it. There's a person jumping over the bull, and then there's a person in front of the bull. This probably led to some of the myths that we heard about the Minotaur, but they did actually worship the bull. And based on this, they practiced what's called bull jumping. I wouldn't recommend it, okay? Back to our notes. Okay. So those frescoes were discovered, which led to a lot of the mythology about the Minotaur. Now, they were they traded a lot. They exported wine, honey, olive oil, and they exported as far as Cyprus, Canaan, Mesopotamia, and Egypt's Old Kingdom. So if we remember the three time periods of Egypt, the Old Kingdom, the Middle Kingdom, and the New Kingdom, this is the time of the Minoan civilization, was the same time as Egypt's Old Kingdom. Okay, and they completely dominated. Being surrounded by water, they had a great navy. Now, unfortunately, around 628, a tidal wave pretty much wiped out their civilization. So a volcano happened, which caused a tidal wave. Goodbye to the Minoans, okay? Wiped out a lot of the coastal communities. Then, once they were already kind of devastated, they were then conquered by the Mycenaeans, okay? So this was the end of the Minoan civilization. And then came the Mycenaeans, who were the first mainland Greeks. So they were on the mainland. They weren't on the island of Crete. Okay. So Mycenaeans, like I said, they were the first advanced civilization on the mainland. And the city of Mysia served as a center of government, and it was headed by a king. Now, according to some legends, the king's name was Agamemnon at one point, and Agamemnon was the king of kings, and all the other kings in Greece reported to him. And he was the brother of a man, Menelaus. Menelaus was the king of Sparta, who was married to a princess by the name of Helen, who we'll learn in our next lesson about Helen of Troy. So I'm going to stop right now, and I'm going to ask you on the bottom of this page, you'll see a link to this movie right here. So go ahead and take some time and watch the movie.
Hey, Mom?